GNOME 50 Tokyo. The Wayland era begins. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most significant Linux desktop releases in years, which is GNOME 50, codenamed Tokyo, officially released on March 18, 2026. This major update marks a true milestone for the GNOME project and for the entire open source desktop ecosystem. Whether you're a long-time GNOME user, someone switching from another environment, or just curious about what's new in Linux desktops, this video will give you a clear, no hiccup breakdown of everything that matters. So, let's get started. First, the biggest shift. GNOME goes fully Wayland only. The headline change that everyone is talking about is that GNOME has completely dropped its native X11 session. From GNOME 50 onwards, the desktop environment itself runs exclusively on Wayland. This isn't just a setting toggle. The entire X11 backend code has been removed from Mutter, which is the window manager, and GNOME shell. About the result, a cleaner, more modern, and more secure foundation. Now, before you worry, this change does not break your existing apps. All your X11 applications continue to run perfectly, thanks to the X-Wayland compatibility layer. And if you use other desktop environments like KDE Plasma or XFCE, they still offer X11 sessions. You can still launch those from the login screen using per user X server. But GNOME itself, it's now 100% Wayland native. This move simplifies development, improves security, and paves the way for even better performance and features in the future. Now, game-changing parental controls. One of the most exciting new user-facing features is the massive upgrade to parental controls. For the first time, parents and guardians can now monitor screen time and set daily limits for child accounts, complete with bedtime schedules. When the time is up, the screen automatically locks, and kid gets a gentle notification. Parents can easily grant extra time when needed. The whole system is deeply integrated into GNOME settings and comes with a beautifully redesigned parental controls apps. There is even groundwork laid for future web filtering, making GNOME a much more family-friendly desktop. Huge thanks to the Endless team for funding and driving this work. Now, accessibility just got even better. GNOME has always been a leader in accessibility, and version 50 takes it further. The Orca screen reader now has a brand new modern preference window that matches the rest of GNOME's design. All settings are global by default. Automatic language switching works for both web content and apps. And browse mode now works across all document types. There's also a new reduced motion option in accessibility settings that tones down animations for users who need it. Braille support, sticky mode for Electron apps, and even mouse review on Wayland. It's a comprehensive accessibility upgrade that makes GNOME more inclusive than ever. Now, smoother performance, better displays, and NVIDIA Love. Under the hood, Mutter brings some huge wins. Variable refresh rate, which is VRR, and fractional scaling are now stable and enabled by default on compatible hardware. That means tear-free gaming and scrolling, plus the ability to pick precise scales like 125% or 150% without any experimental flags. NVIDIA users will notice noticeable smoother animations and fewer frame timing issues, thanks to targeted driver workarounds. There is also full support for the latest Wayland Color Management Protocol version 2, an SDR native mode, and HDR screen sharing that preserves vivid color when you share your screen. Remote desktop gets a serious boost too. Hardware accelerated encoding with Vulkan and VA API, high DPI support, camera redirection, Kerberos authentication, and even a new headless session service that makes RDP style setups much easier. Now, smart updates across core apps. The GNOME apps team delivered plenty of polish. Let's start with File Manager, which is Nautalis. It feels snappier with faster thumbnails, lower memory usage, multiple file type search filters, and a much more intuitive batch rename tool that highlights changes in real time. File properties now open in clean floating windows. Now, let's talk about calendar. It gets a redesigned quick add popover, an attendee list for events, smoother month view navigation, and better regional support for the first day of the week. Now, let's talk about the document viewer, which is Papers. It now has a completely modernized annotation system. You can add text, lines, highlights, and use an eraser with just a few clicks, which is perfect for students and professionals. Now, let's talk about the settings. It adds a handy text size slider, better battery charge mode handling, and a new first day of week option that syncs across the apps. And finally, the if any, which is web browser. You can now hide cookie banners automatically and better match your dark theme on the blank homepage. Other apps like clocks, maps, characters, and the Orca screen reader also received thoughtful improvements. Now let's talk about the fresh additions. New GNOME Circle apps. GNOME 50 also welcomes 4 fantastic new apps to the GNOME Circle program. First, Gradia for beautifully annotated screenshots. Sudoku with a clean, distraction-free puzzle experience. Constrict for smart video compression. Sessions for focused Pomodoro style timing. Plus, a brand new set of handcrafted wallpapers, including a special dark mode variant. So, when you can get GNOME 50, GNOME 50 will roll out soon as the default desktop in Fedora Linux 44 Ubuntu 26.04 LTS, which is releasing on April 2026. Rolling release distros like Arch, OpenSUSE Tumbleweed, and Fedora Rawhide will have it in their repositories very shortly. If you want to try it right now, check out the GNOME OS nightly images in GNOME boxes or wait for your distro's beta version. Now, final thoughts. GNOME 50 Tokyo isn't just another point race. It's the version where GNOME fully embraces its Wayland future while delivering meaningful improvements for families, accessibility users, gamers, remote workers, and everyday users alike. It shows the power of open source collaboration. 6 months of work from hundreds of contributors, all focused on making the desktop more reliable, beautiful, and useful. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the Wayland only future, or do you have any concerns? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Linux desktop coverage, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next big release. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.